Fishful Thinker is brought to you by Berkeley, your fish, our science. Abu Garcia, fish to win. Sportsman's Warehouse, gear up for unforgettable. All right, guys, so a couple things real quick that I think is important to point out about this particular bite. It has nothing to do with this lake. Any of the trout-infested lakes around the entire United States, this technique would work. The point of doing this TV show here is because this is where he's licensed to guide. But as you've seen, we've literally been riding around the middle of the lake. We've been in 40 feet of water. We're in 33 now. We've been in 15 feet. It's not an exact science. It's more about paying attention to that given day. But if you've got a trout-filled lake and you do what we're doing right here, right? You're going to get bites. It doesn't matter if you're 100%. In South Park or Utah or Wyoming lakes or whatever.
Sure.
You know, the combination of the planer boards getting baits out to the side, the Dodgers here as the tractors. I mean, yeah, you might go someplace where it's more weedy and you got to run baits higher in the water column or whatever, but at the end of the day, this style of fishing will catch you trout no matter where you go. So it's
not salmon in a lot of places too.
And salmon, yeah. There you go. I've not trolled for salmon except for in Alaska, so I don't know.
Oh, look at him way back there.
Oh boy, I got the line stuck in there. Fantastic, I'm a pro. Okay,
controlled
he's still
chaos,
on there.
Chad.
All right, here we go. And he is definitely still on there.
Controlled chaos.
And we are going to go slow. We know this one. Try to keep him in the middle. Just wind him, And you guys see that big parabolic bend in this rod. That big soft rod right there is very important for trying to keep these fish pinned because they're, you know, the boats move along 1.5 miles or more an hour when they grab it in the first place. Okay, there you go, Connor. Okay, he's on there, and we will be gentle. Oh, did he come off? I think he did. And I didn't even pull on that one hard, Connor.
Let's see the look of disappointment.
Oh, he's on there.
Is he? Oh, he was coming
You're
at the
two
boat.
goons.
Ah, we are goons. Oh. Camera guys, get me at both. He wasn't doing anything, dude. He was really swimming straight at the boat.
Another nice one.
That's a real nice fish, dude. Look at the colors. And I want to point out, if you look around at the...
Oh, look at that show he's putting on.
And that's where the soft rod, right?
Yeah.
Because the rod stays bowed.
And mono is key
And mono,
too.
That's right. People don't realize how stretchy mono really is.
It is stretchy.
Most mono will stretch 10% without anything about it, without thinking anything. Whereas that braid won't stretch immeasurable at all.
Right, it's locked tight.
Right, and you know, and then fluoro is somewhere in between the two. So, all right, come on, fish. And this drag is soft, guys, I want to point out, and I didn't set it, Connor said it, and I'm not gonna mess with it, because this is, again, not something I do. Once that board's out of the water, here he comes. Once I can get the board out of the water, if I can keep his head up right there. And guys, I'll give you a secret. Keep your line tight when you net a fish.
Definitely.
Keep the line tight, otherwise the fish will roll around in the net like mad, and then everything's tangled up a lot worse.
This should pop right out.
There you go.
Good.
It's out, okay?
He's
And
out.
I'll deal with the net and you deal with the fish.
Okay.
Go for it. I got the net, the fish, the lure. Fishful Thinker is brought to you by Sportsman's Warehouse, gear up for unforgettable. Lowrance, find, navigate, dominate. All right, guys, you see all these bugs right here in front of my face. Not sure exactly what they are. They're some sort of a midge. They're hard to catch, I know that. I caught that one. That's what he looks like. He's a little tiny midge right there. And those little midges, I believe, are what these guys are eating by the ton. It's a little tiny bug. And we've seen the nymph version of these. I believe that's like a little zebra midge, chronomid. I am not an expert on bugs, so don't quote me on that. And this one's slightly bent because I caught them. But at the end of the day, that's what they're feeding on. They're feeding on them like mad. And you look around the lake, every time we get into these pockets of bugs, the trout start coming to the surface. And so they're eating something this big. This is not a match the hatch deal. It's more about, hey, we're on the surface, we're eating, and that looks edible, so I'll run it down and eat it. Trout are very excitable. We talk about that all the time. You see how erratic these rods are all thumping, the crankbaits are running hard. It just gives them something to chase down and eat and appeals to their predatory nature. These little bugs are what subsists them day in and day out, but at the opportunity to eat something bigger, they're gonna grab it. We talk about boat control all the time, and boat control is usually what separates a great day from a bad day. No matter what you're doing, if a guy's not got good boat control, it's going to cause a problem. Well, right now, we're trolling. We've been trolling all morning on the electric motor on the bow of the boat, and he's been running that with a remote control. But now the breeze is coming up, as you can see. You start seeing a significant ripple on the water, and we're trolling into it. So now you've got the gas kicker starter.
Yep.
So now we'll troll into the wind with the kicker, and you'll steer with the electric motor.
Yeah.
And once again, perfect boat control. The better your boat control is, whether it be running a contour line or a shoreline, or just keeping the boards turning so everything's not tangled back here, boat control really is a big deal. Okay.
I'll get the snap
You
weight.
control the motor. Oh yeah, there's for sure one on there. All right. That's a good sign. Now, I believe that this is a pike.
I also believe this is a pike. A trout would have made himself more known.
Yeah, but that's okay. We like all fish. And one thing about this fishery,
down to the right.
he's pulling.
got some torque, yeah.
He's pulling back there. That is a chromer, bro. I think.
Oh yeah. It was way back there.
Yeah, it was. So one thing that's important about this fishery that's unique, and we probably should talk about it because we know it takes a minute here.
Yeah.
Everybody coexists in here.
Yeah.
Pike, trout, bass, walleye, perch,
Crappie, bluegill, both rainbow and brown. There are a few largemouth that literally is some of the best biodiversity of any
come on this
lake
way.
in the state.
Oh, gentle. Oh, I think that flasher, okay, he's gonna come in right there, right there. Good job, bro. And we're not gonna keep him, so you can go ahead and put him back overboard real quick, but we'll give him a quick look at him. We don't even have to touch him, guys. Well, it's a perfect stalker. I'm gonna go ahead and dump him over here on the side.
He's healthy.
We'll put him right here, and watch this, guys, because as quick as we are with these fish,
Get back here.
there he goes. Grab it.
Now he likes it again.
Dude, he's literally following the bait again. How crazy is that? At any rate, guys, so on that note, Connor Foy,
Yes. Thank you for coming.
Apex Sport Fishing, you guys want to fish with this guy. This is not your strength.
No.
It's just something you do.
I like
because
variety. Yeah.
We've got more requests to do trolling shows, and so we thought, you know what, Connor's got the boat for it, he's got the lake for it, let's come see Connor. But you guide for smallmouth, largemouth, lake trout, rainbow trout, pike, walleyes,
big walleyes,
perch,
yeah,
kokanee salmon.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
Multi-species guy right here. So apexsportfishing.com.
Yep.
Social media as well.
Yep, Facebook, Instagram.
There you go. Connor's the guy. We love this guy. We fish with a bunch. If you want to join the conversation with us on social media, we'd appreciate that at Fishful Thinker. Also, our YouTube channel, very important to us. We put a lot of efforts in the YouTube channel. We'd love you to check that. And otherwise, we hope you'll tune in. We'll see you next week. Oh yeah, that's definitely a bobo. All right, guys. That is a gorgeous fish, dude, and that's classic. That's what they all look like.
Yeah, that's average. Also try to keep the treble hook out of your jacket.
Well, this is the hazards of being a fishing guide. Dude, somebody's paying attention.
thing's
All right, here we
pulling.
go. Now we sound like power baiters.
Yeah.
What'd you catch them on, Pink? Wait a minute, you didn't even give me a bait. You just told me the color.
Look at how far we've come. They want it, and then as soon as they feel it, they do not want it.
Yeah, go figure, right? I saw that one, dude. I saw him come up and get it.
Oh no, he spit it.
Oh.
Did he take my crawler again? I can't keep a crawler on this thing.
All right, now we just need trout.
We just need a couple of trees out.